So 100 Trillion is a new project where we're working in collaboration with 4 dementia groups in Southwark and Lambeth. And we're working with 4 playwrights.
In a 100 Trillion workshop, we would warm up, we might make soundscapes, we would then start to think of characters or situations and put those together.
We facilitated storytelling, activities, improvisation, and the idea was to find a common ground, a common narrative, interests from the group. We had a lot of fun.
There was a lot of reminiscence involved, which was fantastic because it's so powerful for people living with dementia and also for their carers. You know, we all like talking about our past and memories.
So we would take all of these ideas, and sometimes the actors or the director or the people living with dementia would stand up in the room and we'd create these characters and put them into these situations and see what drama came out of that.
I was invited to take part as one of the 4 writers to join in the workshops and then to devise a piece of theatre in response to what I'd seen.
I am Siva Soma. I bring an Alzheimer husband every time here, three days a week. Alzheimer is a very, very, very difficult thing. Sometimes my husband asks, "Is this my house?" You know, I said, "This is your house. What you asking? We can't go back to another house."
I'm Christine, and I'm the coordinator of the Healthy Living Club. It enacts people's stories, people whose voices are lost, and even if people don't always recognise their own stories, their families will.
I was able to just kind of walk in open, not really having an expectation, which is unusual, and just like, okay, I'm going to go with it and just see where it takes me and just allow the group to kind of lead where that might go.
You know, taking the members, like you said, engineers. So my husband was happy because he was an engineer.
It's important to know that people with dementia have got lives and tales. It's enjoyable, you know. You can see people having fun. So much as, you know, around dementia is the concern and the loss, whereas this is enriching and it gives voice to stories.
Let me tell you something now, okay? Going to the different things when I was in the Air Force, that gave me something to go on. You know, they'd come along maybe a day before you're supposed to go out. They say, you know, we're going tomorrow, but they never tell you what tomorrow is. And then they come out and say, right, I want to go back to bed.
You just have wonderful moments where somebody in that room does something that you never thought they would do. They put on a hat and become a character, or they stand up and sing a song, or they want to dance, and you might have thought of somebody as quite quiet or wanting to be on their own or wanting to talk about something else. And that's a really beautiful moment when somebody, a participant, steps out of their own comfort zone and becomes really involved with what is going on in the room.
There was a couple in particular that I really responded to, like their relationship, and I wanted to use them as a base, but also colour in with the other character, with the people in the room, and have them form part of that story as well. So I wanted to write a love story.
Benefited physically and mentally. Because when we look at you all and when you are doing, we think we must do that as well. You know, it gives enthusiasm. Workshops, it helps me a lot. It relaxes me. It gives me different environment.
Creating new plays based on their interests, their ideas, was a way in which we could bring new writing into the care home that they can still associate with and enjoy.
It will continue to benefit gathering stories. You know, I think that's really important, that people hear their own voices.
I loved when everyone got together, the singing and the clapping, and it's just, you know, everyone was just being incredibly young and having lots of fun. I loved it.
Creativity, I think, is such a good exercise for the brain, the voice, the body. Everybody has stories. Everybody has a voice. Everybody has things that we want to hear, things that they want to tell, and things that they want to create.
It's absolutely brilliant to hear those stories come back. I can't wait to see the production and to encourage families, you know, of our members to come and experience it.
It's just so good. It's so, you know, forward thinking, and it's not all about the person having dementia. It's about them as people and their lives and their memories.
All of us will be really excited to come and watch it.
Stimulating, professional, and amusing.
I want them to have the experience that I have, because in the face of dementia, I think that they should have as many positive moments as possible.
It creates something that's a piece of art, that you can take with you and read again.
There's so much creativity in our participants, and it's giving them the opportunity to let that creativity out.
Ding, ding, what's happening?
I'm getting off. I'm going to my allotment.
You go to your allotment. Where's your allotment?
Here, right here. No, I'm not going to Brighton.
Oh, she's not going to Brighton. We're not in Brighton yet.